Hi, welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. It's nice to have you here. This is going to be a general love reading for the water signs for the rest of May 2020. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be shuffling the cards on camera. Don't worry, this is not collective message for the water signs. You can just check out the timestamps in the description box, right? So I'm going to start off with Cancers first, okay? So I will be shuffling the cards on camera, and I will be doing a Celtic cross. All right. If you don't want to wait, you can always just fast forward a bit. All right. So let me tune into energies, Cancers. So universe. Okay. If you're new to my channel, I don't take flippers. I don't take jumpers. Universe, what are the messages that you have for Cancers for their romantic love life for May 2020? Universe, what are the messages that you have for Cancers? I intended this video to be quick readings, but let's see what happens. I just finished air signs. Theirs are quite long, so we'll see. Okay, Moon, challenged by the Nine of Wands. In the past, you have High Priestess. In the near future, Four of Pentacles. What you know to be true, or what it is that you want here. Four of Wands. What in your subconscious mind. Okay. Page of Rods. In your advice, King of Swords. In your environment, Knight of Pentacles. Hopes and fears, Page of Cups. And outcome, Eight of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the World. Give me a second, because your cards are pretty like not so positive, to be really honest. I think something is quiet. Okay, in the past here we have the High Priestess. It's very likely there's something quiet, but at the same time there's something going on behind the scenes that you probably do not realize, or you don't know. You just don't know. And that's why the Moon is here. The Moon to me is always a card of I don't know what's going to happen. I have no idea. I cannot even predict of what's to come. Okay, it's just about being insecure of the unknown. Okay, and this somehow makes you feel very, I want to say restless, but it's not really restless. To me, I feel it's more about maybe you are tired of just not knowing what's going to happen. You're just so you cannot see or predict what's to come. Okay, but when you think of it that way, it's more like you have this expectation, and when it's not met, you get frustrated. Okay, you want this Four of Wands. You really want to have this commitment. Very likely, you want to have this this happy home life, but somehow maybe because of the quarantine, you think it's not going to happen, because you don't know when the quarantine is going to end. You don't know when this coronavirus is going to stop spreading. Okay. I'm just trying to see this Page of Rods and King of Swords. Usually I read my cards. I do take into consideration of court cards facing where they face. But to me this just looks like a father and a child, or just a mature person and someone that's not mature. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clarify some cards. I would like to clarify the High Priestess first. So let's clarify the High Priestess. Somehow with the High Priestess, I really feel that there's something going on behind the scenes that you very likely don't know about. So let me see what this is. Clarify the High Priestess. Ten of Cups. Okay. So what's the problem? So where is the problem? Okay, so okay, Ten of Cups to me, sometimes yes, it is about emotional fulfillment and all that, but Ten of Cups to me has come to me sometimes as pure bliss, where you're not happy, but at the same time you're not sad. So you are in a very balanced kind of state, a state of neutrality, a state of true peace. Okay, and if you know the Dawkins chart, you know, the one with the how strong each vibration is. Anger is in the low part, happy is somewhere higher, love is somewhere higher, peace, being at peace, is actually the highest. Okay, so if you want to manifest something, if you want things to come to you, you have to be at the state of pure blissfulness, of pure, and it's even higher than neutrality. Neutrality is just that I don't give a shit. Okay, but being at peace is okay, I'm just gonna be okay with anything that's happening and everything that's going to happen to me. Okay, it's like not to say that sorry, peace should be something like they're not worried about the future and they're not even worried about the past. Okay, so when you are at that peaceful, blissful state, you actually manifest faster if you are compared to if you are in a happy state, in a neutral state, or in a loving state. Okay, you can check that out. Okay, so back to this. So perhaps it was like, it's quiet, but it's too quiet. Something's going on and I don't know what it is. And perhaps this is the thing that is making you doubt, you know, because you are a Cancer. Your mood changes every time. When things are good for you, you wonder, okay, what's the catch? You know, you're already expecting things to somehow break apart. You're already expecting, you know, you somehow have this expectation, you know, things are not as what it seems, when sometimes it is just as what it seems, but you always have this tendency to worry. Okay, so let me check. So why is this Page of Rods here? Queen of Rods. Reverse, why is the King of Swords here? Reverse, why is the King of Swords here? Very likely you and your person... Okay, I want to break this part first. Let me see what this is. Yes. Is there any connection between these two? Can you please show me? Okay. Clarify the Eight of Rods. Okay, for some of you, this person somehow okay, here's how I see it. Things are very quiet and very calm, and you're already wondering, okay, what's the catch? Okay, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. What the heck is going on? Very likely, perhaps you and this person maybe had a fight maybe in April, in February, or maybe somewhere in the past, and somehow you may be getting this this communication from this person here. This person has, but I don't know why, this person comes to as a Page of Rods to you, because this is in your subconscious, this is in something that you may not realize that. Maybe this person is actually this person very likely has a tantrum, or they are very childish in the sense that, you know, I want to get what I want. Okay, and this is clarified by the Queen of Rods, because the Wands people, the Rods people, they're very likely someone who will get what they want, and they are very result oriented. Okay, by hook or by crook, I'm gonna get it. Okay, very likely this person may come to you for communication, or for some sort of some form of communication, definitely, because we have 8 of Wands here, we have the Six of Cups here, so it's kind of like there's a rekindling kind of communication between you and this person. Very likely because now everyone is in quarantine, so well, most of us are in quarantine. So 8 of Wands definitely can be text messages, because it's the fastest way of communication, you know, bing, 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 bing. So it's like, you know, this person can just send you 8 messages at once. Okay, so that's the energy of 8 of Wands, okay? But somehow I think you do have a bit of insecurity in you. Why are you insecure here? I know this is not the king of cups, it's not king of swords. And how interesting it is that I read this as you, and this is the other person, or whoever it is that you're thinking about. So let's clarify the King of Swords. And this, the King of Swords here is someone who is very resilient, and they do not simply say things. They know what to say, and they know when not to say things, okay? But there is a bit of Five of Pentacles here. So it's kind of like, it kind of shows me that you are not as cool or as calm as you think you are, okay? There is a level of, I'm not good enough. So why do you feel that way? So let's clarify the King of Swords and this Five of Pentacles, please. Page of Swords. So you are actually afraid that this person is going to sting you and going to say things that you do not want to hear, because Cancer, you are always a very sensitive soul. You have a very sensitive, you cannot take it when people are being mean to you, okay? It's just how most water signs are. If you try that with a Scorpio, you're gonna get sting back, but not with Cancers and not with Pisces, okay? If Pisces, you're definitely gonna cry, and you're gonna wonder, why is it always your fault? Or why do you think it's your fault? No, wait. Pisces should be always crying, and they will always think, why is this person mean to me? Whereas you, Cancer, you have this tendency to blame everything on yourself, okay? Then why is it my fault again? Well, why am I not lovable? Why is this person saying this to me? Am I really not that good? Okay. So you're just, to me, it looks like that. It just looks like you're so afraid of what this person might say to you, okay? And I don't know if I have mentioned this before, because Venus retrograde is coming, so it's very likely that someone from the past will come back, or an ex-lover. I don't know, I cannot see what this connection is between you and this person, but very likely someone who was from the past, because of the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is someone that, or just someone who makes you feel safe, make you feel very loved and cared for. You feel very warm when you're around this person, okay? Okay, so let's move on to Four of Pentacles. It's gonna be a short video. Oh, it's 30 minutes in. I can never make short videos. Okay, clarify Four of Pentacles. Let's clarify Four of Pentacles. So what's this Four of Pentacles about? To me, it looks like you have this fear about this person. It's like you have this barrier up when it comes to this person. It's like, shields up. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. Let's clarify the Four of Pentacles, please. Okay, so what's the problem? So why is the Four of Pentacles here? It's like, what else do you want? Oh, okay. So it's more about, so Four of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, and Hangman. So, Four of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, and Hangman. Where was I? I suddenly lost my train of thought. Okay, because this is a reading for the rest of May 2020, so I don't really think that you should worry about anything, because you also have this Eight of Cups where, things are going to be okay, all right? But you really need to watch out with your energy barrier. You have this tendency, you're guarding yourself, definitely. Even with the King of Swords, you're also guarding yourself against this person, okay? you have this fear of this person saying nasty things to you. But in fact, you want this Page of Cups from this person very likely. Or it's like you want to be seen, you want to be heard. And I think it's like, I feel that you're in this state of, I don't want to say boredom, because it's not. It's just that you feel things are stagnant. And you would like to receive something that is pleasant to your body, to your heart, you know, make you feel happy. So things are stagnant. I just realized this. Knight of Pentacles. Things are not moving, and perhaps that's why you feel, you know, when am I going to get married? When am I going to start having this relationship, this stable relationship? When am I going to even meet someone, perhaps, that's going to bring me to a long-term commitment? Okay. So this is this cycle that you are in right now, where you know, you're still, you know, you're in this phase of this love life where you're going to, where you learn to be kind to yourself, where you learn to love yourself more, and then attract that right person in. You're in this phase, okay? But you still have this tendency on when is the love of my life going to come? When is this, when am I going to get married? Am I ever going to get married? Okay? If you have this sort of barrier around you all the time, and when this person comes back, even this person, when this person comes in, okay, maybe this may not even be a person, it can be a new lover, it can be a new person, okay? And perhaps that's why it's the Page of Rods for you, because it, you know, there is some sort of some sort of connection, but it's not deep enough. So you wonder, could this be my person? Okay, when you always have to doubt everything, you know, you have this repelling energy, you know, you're still guarding yourself against this person, against this offer that the universe has given to you. The universe, like, here, have this Queen of Rods here, and you're thinking, okay, but this woman seems to be nasty. What if they say nasty things to me and they hurt me, like the rest of like all my past lovers? So when you have this barrier, when you have this mindset, when you have to doubt what the universe wants to give you, or you have to even doubt yourself that you're not good enough, that's the thing that you have to learn here. That's the cycle that you have to break. Okay, so you're too careful, okay, and you have to, I mean, it's okay to be careful, but if you're too careful, that's when things will backfire. Okay. I think so long as, you know, you hold up to your own standard and your own worth, then you're on your way to the likelihood that you will get your Four of Wands in the end. But not when you have this barrier, this energy barrier around you all the time. Okay, so one thing that I want to remind you is that you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Hangman here, which is great. I just want to double check, make sure I don't miss out anything. So relax, don't worry about it. Okay, be confident with yourself. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to stop right here. So thank you so much for your time, Cancers. I will see you next video. Bye. Hello, Scorpios. Getting ready to do your reading. So you can always skip ahead. Just fast forward to the part where I laid out the cards. You don't have to wait for me. Okay, so just give me a few minutes to shuffle. So universe, what are the messages that you have for Scorpios for May 2020? What are the messages that you have for Scorpios for May 2020? Two of Cups being blocked by Judgment, 10 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, so Hangman, Page of Swords at the bottom, at the what is hidden from you, Ace of Rods, Environment, 5 of Cups, Hopes and Fears, 6 of Pentacles, and Outcome, 6 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, I just took it from the bottom, 9 of Pentacles. Okay. So let me clarify this Page of Swords first. Let's clarify the Page of Swords, please. Clarify the Page of Swords. Ace of Swords. You're trying to find some peace within yourself, okay? And for some of you, you want to speak the truth to someone, I feel. So let's clarify the Judgment. What's the Judgment here about? So very likely, maybe you want to confess your feelings to someone. Justice and Judgment, but at the same time, you're so afraid of being judged. You're so afraid of, you know, this person cutting you out. You're so afraid of, for some reason, you're afraid of karma. Or maybe it's more like you want to, well, no, I don't see any breakup here. Okay. Clarify the Five of Cups. Why is the 5 of Cups in the environment? Hermit. So you're in your head, you are disappointed with how certain things panned out, how certain things happened. So what is this 10 of Wands happened in the past? Show me. Queen of Cups. So what's with this Queen of Cups? Give me one more card for 10 of Wands. Something that you had to let go. Tell me more about the 8 of Cups. Okay, so you let go of this certain person who was very beautiful, very nurturing, very caring, very loving. Don't care if it's male or female. You just feel that this person is just radiates love. Okay, and somehow there's no breakup here. So it's not a breakup. Very likely, then it's very likely, you know, you just happen to have feelings for this person, which you let go of, you've tried to forget, and perhaps it's not easy to forget this person. Tell me more about the 10 of Wands. Oops, sorry. Tell me more about the 10 of Wands. A lot of cups. This one came here, so this one is here. Okay, so this happened. All right. So this is actually about you and someone else. I mean, very likely dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but signs don't really matter. I don't know why I did that anyway. But I think sometimes it's just fun. So you and someone else went your own ways, and this somehow has brought a lot of pain and burden to yourself because you cannot let go of this person. You cannot let go of the connection. You cannot let go of the love that you felt for this person. Okay, so it's very likely that, you know, you're trying to find peace within yourself. You're trying to let go of this person, but it's very difficult for you to find balance within yourself. It's like, it's kind of like, I want this person, but at the same time, I know, you probably know that there's nothing will come out from it. So it's kind of like, you just have a very difficult finalizing what you want from this person and with this person. Okay, so let's find out the Page of Swords and Ace of Swords. So very likely you want to tell this person something. So give me one more card for the Page of Swords and Ace of Swords. Okay, it's like you want to tell something, you want to say something to this person, or very likely that you want to hear from this person, but nothing's happening. Okay, And it's very likely, and perhaps this is why, you know, you're in this mood of, you know, you miss this person, you know, and you were very disappointed, you were very hurt for whatever happened in the past. Okay, and you even went into hermit mode, you know, you isolate yourself from this other person. Or very likely that, you know, maybe you are in quarantine and your person is also in quarantine, so the both of you have little to no communication between you both, and it's very difficult to maintain this relationship, you know, because no one is saying anything, no one is you know, both parties are quiet. Okay, if this is between you and your person. Okay, everything has stopped. It's like the relationship has stopped, or, you know, things are just not moving. You know, your everyday life is so uneventful, nothing's happening, you know, and if this reading very likely is for those of you who are super single but you're still thinking about someone, or it can be that you are in a relationship but you and your person are not communicating, and you feel that, you know, you are like single, you know, even though you are officially with this person. I don't see fights. To me, it's just like a very peaceful kind of no communication here. Clarify the Two of Cups here. Yes. Okay, one more. So there's not a lot of happening, you know, things are peaceful between you and your person, you know, or it's just more like things are not moving, so it's very calm and quiet, you know, just like still waters. Okay, so the Tower to me here is more like, you know, you have to change things and try to reach out to this person. I mean, if you want to. If you don't want to, it's fine. Okay, Two of Wands is just more like trying to see what's beyond this connection. Or maybe for those of you who are in this connection, you have to see the bigger picture. You know, maybe you both are in quarantine, your person is quarantined, and they have no way to contact you, you have no way of seeing each other, so you have to be the bigger person here, you know. You give your person their space, and at the same time give yourself some space. Okay, so you hope for this give and take. You hope that your person will give as much effort as you give into the relationship. Okay, so for those of you who are single, super single, or you're thinking about this person, you know, you want something, you're waiting to hear from this person. Okay, and you want this equal relationship with this person. Okay, it's what you want. Okay, okay, let's clarify the Ace of Rods. Okay, Page of Cups. So you just have to find the excitement in life again. You just have to find it your way. Okay, do something creative. You know, imagine if you were a child, you're a small child. What will a child do when they're bored? You know, they create stuffs, they play things, they imagine things. You know, because children are very innocent. I love children in the sense that, you know, they are so brave, and they're so not fearful to try things. You know, it's just that we as adults, we tend to tell them, oh, they cannot do this, they cannot do that. You know, so see things from the perspective of a child. You know, in other words, you know, you can tell yourself, okay, what will a child do if they're not being, you know, controlled or being smothered by an adult? Okay, maybe smothered and control is a very bad word of choice of words. Just think of it as, what can you do with this free time? Okay, so you can just go ahead and try all kinds of interests that you always wanted to do. YouTube has lots of kinds of extra stuffs. You know, right now I am actually into building PCs. I'm learning to. I just started this interest like 2-3 days ago. I just wanted to build my own PC. Why? I don't know. I would have never thought of building one last week, last year, 10 years ago. Okay, I'm not a technical person. It's just something, you know, I just want to try it, you know. So clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles. So like I said, it's like wait, hang on. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles here. Oh, 2 cards, fine. So it's more like finding your own time to feel okay being by yourself. Okay, so expand your values, expand your skills, you know, try to look for other things that you can do to add value into your own life. Okay, it's time for you to upskill yourself in a sense, in a way. Okay, this is the perfect time for you to study more. You know, go to Coursera and pick a course that you always wanted to try, and give yourself some goal time. I'm gonna use 2 months to study this course. Not study this course, I don't think that's how it works. Give yourself maybe 6 months and to do this field, this interest, or you know, to try. I'm gonna give myself let's say 1 month to try painting, you know. So you just learn on how to paint, you know. It's just trying out this experience that you may not get to try when you're in a relationship. Okay, something like that. It's more like you have this free time, just make the best of it. Okay, so clarify the Six of Wands. I think Six of Wands we don't need to clarify. It's a very direct, you know. You just have to learn to be okay by yourself, with or without another person. Okay, and what should you do during this free time? I know you miss them, okay, but you know, take it as a break. Take it as, you know, I do whatever I want. Okay, you think being in a relationship is fun, you know. You have to deal with a lot of things. Maybe your certain person will wonder why you have no time for them, and maybe they'll wonder why your interest is so weird. Okay, so just go ahead and give things a try. No, it's fun. Life is fun. There's a lot of things to learn. Okay, all right, I'm going to stop this reading right here. I think this video is long enough. It's not as long as the rest, but I think it's enough. So thank you so much for your time, Scorpios. I will see you next video. Bye. Hello Pisces, I'm getting ready to do your reading, so if you can give me a few minutes to shuffle, because I just finished Scorpio's reading. Okay, so you can go ahead and fast forward to the part where I have laid out all the cards. Okay, you don't have to watch me shuffle. Okay, see you there. So universe, what are the messages that you have for Pisces for May 2020? Universe, can you please show me what messages you have for Pisces for May 2020? Woo! Wait, put it back in. Get back in. Readings for Pisces May 2020. If you hear any noises in the background, it's my daughter playing games. Please excuse her, okay? So Page of Swords, challenged by the Ten of Swords. Okay, in the past you have Judgment, near future Three of Cups. In your what you know to be true is King of Cups. This is your subconscious mind, which is the Moon. So advice is Nine of Swords. So don't worry about it, okay? If you are in an argument with someone else, don't worry about it, okay? In the environment, Wheel of Fortune, hopes and fears, Two of Cups. Oh, okay. So outcome is Seven of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the Tower. Okay, so there is an argument that happened, right? Argument with someone, and it even lowered your energy to to one that is very vicious with words, okay? But you are so hurt by this person, okay? Very likely you're dealing with the King of Cups here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or just someone who is very in tune with their emotions. But somehow, whatever they say, very likely how they react to you or how they respond to you really hurt you, okay? So argument here, judgment here. So let's see. So I think something was, you feel that you were judged unfairly. Clarify the judgment, please. Clarify the judgment. Why do I feel that this is not really a love reading? Very likely maybe just, you know, because Pisces, you are just someone who's very loving, very caring. You are a very emotionally sensitive person. I mean, there's good and bad. Good being that you are very likely the most intuitive signs of all the horoscopes, all the astrological signs, okay? But try to ground yourself once in a while, because you can be easily affected, okay? And you're very sweet. My daughter's a Pisces, so judgment, King of Rods. So what happened here? Tell me more about the judgment. Five of Swords. So yeah, there was an argument, definitely a falling out, an argument with King of Rods here. Okay, so it's very likely that you are actually dealing with the King of Rods. So the King of Cups here may likely be you, okay? Just take it how it resonates, okay? You will eventually know which energy belongs to you. So from here I can see that you had an argument with someone. Tell me more about this judgment. A lover, definitely maybe your spouse or just some love interest, depending on where you are at. Judgment and lovers here. So there was some sort of decision that you and your person have to make, but somehow it led to an argument, okay? So you both had a falling out. It was a huge, like, it was some sort of shake-up, and now it affected you so badly that, you know, you wonder, oh crap, is this person going to leave me now? Is this person, when is this person going to talk to me again? But don't worry, I'll tell you why later. So tell me more about anything else you can tell me here. So yeah, this is, why do I have a feeling that this is about work? Okay, I mean, Eight of Pentacles itself is work, but before that, I've already felt that somehow this is very likely about your colleagues or your working place, but somehow maybe because you know, you and your spouse, you and person work in the same place, so it kind of affected a bit. So clarify the moon here. Let's clarify the moon here. High Priestess, that's your card. I know the Pisces card is actually the moon card, but to me, my Pisces card is the High Priestess, because that's how I feel. Pisces is so intuitive for me, you know, and I feel that High Priestess can definitely portray your sign well, okay? Anyway, very likely because you are so in your feeling, you are very hurt, okay? You are a natural empath, okay? Water signs are natural empaths, but yours is the most sensitive, okay? So be careful of how you let other people affect you too much, okay? Try to let it go. Meditate to let go of all the resentment, of all the pain, of all the hurt, okay? And when you are... Wait, hang on. I'm sorry, I hope you didn't hear that. My daughter invited me to play raft with her. Anyway, so what was I saying? Yeah, you're a very sensitive soul, all right? So try to not let what the other person say affect you too much. I mean, it's very natural to be affected, but when you hold on to that pain, that hurt, then you are the one who's suffering the most. Okay, so shake it off, sleep on it, give yourself some time. It's okay to be in that feeling, but try to let go bit by bit. Okay. Okay, clarify this Ten of Swords. Yeah, so it's kind of like, you know, you're starting to let you know, you're starting to think of what's the worst thing that's gonna happen. You know, it's go back to the fourth, and then you try to shake it off. No, it's not possible. But at the same time, what if he really leaves me? What if she really leaves me? What if they don't love me anymore? Okay, so what about this Page of Swords? It's kind of like you lower yourself, you lower your vibration to the part where you very, you know, you keep wondering, oh, what's this person doing, and then you try to find out what how's this person doing, and so through social media, through the emails, through phone, for some reason, and however you want to do it. Yeah, so you are very, you want to know what this person is thinking. You know, you're so obsessively thinking about this person, what actions they're taking. Okay, clarify the cups. I want to see if this is actually your person or you, but very likely your person, because these energies here are too drastically different from here. I mean, of course, you know, perhaps you also know that you need to calm down. Okay, definitely. So clarify the King of Cups. Because if this is the other person, I want to later check out how this person actually thinks of the situation, so that you can at least have a peace of mind. Clarify the King of Cups. Magician. Give me one more. Very likely is your person. And I can tell you, while you are suffering in silence here, your person is just doing their thing. Okay? If you wonder if this person is ever going to leave you, if this person is ever going to not love you again, no. There's nothing here that indicates that your person is thinking of leaving you, or not wanting you, or not loving you again. Okay? And furthermore, we have this Three of Cups here in the near future, which is more about getting back together again, you know, having good time, having great time. So don't worry about it. I know in your hopes and fears here, and also the advice here, you're very worried about the aftermath of this argument. Okay, but don't worry. Even tarot is saying don't worry. Okay, Nine of Swords here is a card about it's always a card about you are giving yourself unnecessary worries. Okay, you are the one that is tying yourself, that is holding on to all these things in your head, and that's why the devil is here. That's why the Ten of Swords here. That's why the Two of Pentacles is here, because you keep thinking about it. Okay, just try to do something else to distract this situation here of yours. Okay, because your person is doing their thing, so you don't have to worry about how this person is going to feel about you. Okay, and if don't hold on to the resentment. Okay, so I just feel that because you are very, very sensitive, so it affects you very, very much. Okay, so remember what I said about meditating and letting go bit by bit. It's okay to be in your feelings. Okay, your feelings are valid. All right, but try to learn to let go a bit. Okay, even the Wheel of Fortune here in your environment is saying just let things roll, let things play out on its own. Okay, and you and your person will be okay again. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right. This one, I don't think I'm going to clarify, because if I clarify, it's just going to confuse some more. So what is this Seven of Wands here then? The more you hold on to this resentment, the more you hold on to this worry, it's going to stop this new chapter. You know, what this card is saying, that you need to stop this. This thing has happened. You need to close that chapter so that you and your person can move on. In other words, when this person talks to you again, stop. Don't try to talk about this situation again. Or remember that day you said that I was a la 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 la. Okay, just let it go. Okay. Yeah. In other words, you are the one that is stopping this new thing to happen. For you're the one who is stopping this old thing to end. Okay. I mean, it's just that perhaps you feel that this person does not support you. Okay, because I just see a falling out, a big argument here. But things will be okay, right? Okay again, right? So let me clarify this Three of Cups for you. Let's clarify the Three of Cups for you. Yeah, so be okay, okay? Just relax, okay? Four of Swords will be here for you, which is you know, is about finally things are clear. I can finally rest from all these difficult energies. Okay. There's some people fogging outside, so it's very loud. Okay, so I'm just going to stop here right now. I think this is very wholesome already. So Pisces, thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye.